Let them through.
The fuck?
Are you scared yet?
That's the birthday cake plus Motzilla, plus a giant centipede, some strawberries, a bonga.
It definitely looks like an amalgamation of several boss snacks and regular snacks combined, as well as a legion of a bunch of other snacks on the sides.
I like how it's the aggressive ones which are here at the bottom.
Interesting how none of them are trying to charge at us at the moment.
Did all the people that all the grumpuses that used to live on this island just get turned into snacks? Because Lisbeth right there looks like she's a snack.
Oh, Lisbeth! It's you! You're alive!
Filbo, you're here.
There's the
can't believe
there's
it.
the Mega Maki.
We've got so much catching up to do.
I wish I could, but we're out of time. You have to get out of here. You have to gather up the others and get off the island.
Okay, then we can talk on the way back.
No, Filbo. I can't go with you like this. I'm so sorry.
Can you answer a few questions then? Just because you know I'm a reporter and I still have an interview I need to do with you, you know?
Are you seriously trying to interview me right now?
Yes! I just find that so funny.
We're literally trying to interview Liz during this situation of horror.
I kind of want to just go with, my job is on the line. Yes.
Honestly, it doesn't matter which one you pick. She says the same thing no matter what.
Oh, okay. Well, which one do I think is funnier then? Yeah, my job is on the line here, so...
I regret inviting you. You came here to interview Elizabeth Megafig? Fine. Keep it quick.
Alright.
Alright then! What is this place?
This is the island's true form. It's Bugsnax all the way down.
That's kind of amazing.
It's disgusting once you understand what Bugsnax really are.
So yeah, you were right. The entire island is indeed Bugsnax.
Yep. What are Bugsnax, really?
They're parasites. They get inside you and they change you. Your body and your mind. They make you want them. And before you know it, you become them.
And yep, you were right that they were parasites.
Not in the sense that I initially thought, but who would want to turn into Bugsnax?
It's not that simple. They're insidious, patient. You'll show them a weakness, and they'll exploit it. What you see here, this is what's left of everybody who came before us. Of every living thing that wasn't Bugsnax. They always win.
And you were also right about that. All the people that came before us all died and turned into Bugsnax.
Ha.
So you got everything right.
I'm pretty good at doing things like that, actually. What happened to you?
After I saved Eggabell, I fell into this place. Before I knew what was happening, I was swarmed. Bugsnax were crawling down my throat. They tried to erase me, to make me into them.
That's horrible.
I almost lost myself. But somehow I pushed back. I made them into me.
So that Bugsnax golem monster was you?
So technically we were right that it is Lisbeth, but it's not really
I'm sorry
Lisbeth.
if I scared you. I just wanted to make everyone leave this awful place. But I can't make Bugsnax talk.
So this means that Lisbeth used that golem during the third main story event when Gramble and Beffica were freaking out about a monster in town.
Yeah. So the Bugsnax are under... so the Bugsnax are under control.
No. The Bugsnax are in a frenzy. They have been since we came here. They're so ravenous that they're shaking the ground apart. I'm the only thing keeping this island together right now. But it's like fighting a tsunami with a bucket.
So yeah,
Well,
this actually kind of, wow, what a plot twist.
Yeah.
And it turns out, in a lot of ways, every character that had a hypothesis was right in some way. Weren't they?
Which is a kind of a fun way of doing it, honestly, that every character was right. They just didn't have the whole story.
Like, Shelda was right that the Bugsnax are evil.
Yeah.
Snorpy was right that they're being made underground. Beffica was kind of right that cannibalism is involved, considering that the Bugsnax were originally people.
Yeah.
And before...
Triffany was right about about looking into the past, about the old Grumper civilizations.
And, there was also the theory from, which character was it? No, it wasn't a theory. It was a question that Wambus and Gramble brought up as to how do the Bugsnax reproduce because they can't figure it out. To the point where it was the entirety of Wambus's side quest trying to grow them in a farm. And now we know where they come from. So this this explains everything, and it feels like devastating, but also it feels like it wraps everything up in a bow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That's everything.
There. You have your answers. I hope you write a story worth telling. I'm sorry that I put you through so much to get it.
It also explains why no one comes back from this island.
I can't hold them back for much longer. Please, go and warn the others.
Wait, I have one more question. If you're really not coming back, then what am I supposed to do without you?
What do you mean? You've been doing just fine without me.
It's
What
only
I
a matter
find
of time
fun is the
before I
fact she's
screw up and
constantly
ruin
changing
everything.
right now as well.
I'm not good at
Yeah.
stuff, and everybody hates me. But you, they love you, Lisbeth.
They
Just
love the
suddenly,
idea.
hot dog on head!
I'm sorry I put
Yeah,
so much
sometimes
on
the
your
cutscene gets
shoulders,
ruined
Filbo.
because of this.
But you are the one who can bring them together. Me? Well, I'm the one who made it all fall apart.
What are you saying?
I led you to this terrible island. I filled your bodies with parasites. I ignored all the warning signs. I didn't understand what any of you really needed. So now I'm taking responsibility for my mistakes. I'll keep the Bugsnax at bay long enough for everyone to escape.
Liz, no, there has to be some other way. We can help you.
No, I should be the only one to suffer the consequences of my actions. Nobody else needs to get hurt because of me.
Where have I heard that before?
Eggabell, you shouldn't be here. You need to get away.
Get up. Get up. Come on. Let's go. Get up.
Hey, ow! Oh, Eggabell, stop it.
No, you stop it. I didn't sleep in an igloo for months just so you could play martyr. We're getting out of here together.
I can't. My control is already slipping. If I step outside this cave, my connection to the Bugsnax will break and the island will collapse before I make it another step.
Huh. All right. Then I'll get in there with you. Move over.
Move over? It's not a car, Belle.
Doesn't look like that stopped
See?
her.
That wasn't so hard, right?
It worked! Eggabell, you beautiful genius! Wait, how did you lose your eye?
Oh, I didn't. I just got conjunctivitis. At least the eye patch looks cool, right?
Conjunctivitis is pink eye.
It does make you look a bit dangerous.
So, how long before the island explodes?
Oh, I don't know. It could be any moment.
But I'm sure Liz and I can keep it together, at least until you get everybody out of here.
What? So now I'm supposed to leave both of you behind?
Hey, don't worry about us. We've been through worse than this, right?
We both survived so much by ourselves. Imagine what we can do when we're together.
Okay, good luck, and I'll see you again someday.
It's time to get moving. Get back to Snaxburg.
Going to have to take a bit of a shortcut. Hold on.
Well.
So, that was quite a plot dump, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Happy little go-catch-em-all game just suddenly turns into the parasites trying to consume your very being!
Well, we have to keep in mind that earlier, with all the Muppet soap opera drama, it's like, was this game ever really for kids? I mean, Ramble basically told Lambus that's why your wife left you right at the very beginning of the game.
I like how we
Was
end
this
the
game
game. I like how the game ends and basically how we start.
Eggabell? Is that you? Oh, sorry, buddy. Head hurt. Oh, bad.
That water does not look good.
Gotta save friends. Yes! Yes, save friends!
Alright, this is the part where everyone can start dying.
Okay. Oh god, look at that. The island is definitely trying to implode right now. Let's go, Filbo.
Quick, we need to go back and save Floofty because, oh dear god.
Snaxburg as fast as we can.
Yeah, Floofty's the one that needs it the most.
Bugsnax. If they transform all the way, then who knows what'll happen? Why did we feed them so many already? I just hope we can resist until we're all out of here.
Yeah.
I think he stopped moving because of cutscene awkwardness.
There we go. Come on, come on. Move it, you idiot. Come on, keep moving. Escape from Snaxburg. Oh, I love how that's its own thing.
Escape from Snaxburg is also the song that's going to play during this final part of the game.
Ooh.
And it has, like, it's a 7-minute song with leitmotifs throughout the entire game sprinkled in.
Oh, nice.
I will post a link to it in a moment.
Trump's name have you two been? I'll explain later. The Bugsnax are coming to wipe us out. We gotta get off this island now!
I suspected as much. Luckily, the balloon is almost ready to take flight.
Good.
Wait, but where is everybody?
They're holding off the swarm as best they can. I've supplied them with all my most dangerous inventions. That'll only buy us time.
Snort Dog! They're coming down from the mountain! I need you here! Now!
Hold steady, my love. I'm on my way. Oh, but somebody needs to finish fueling the balloon.
Don't worry, Snorty. Leave the balloon to me. Go and help Chandlo.
Splendid. As for you, you may need my snack chop. It's much like the snack trap if it were set to, puree. Good luck.
I like that.
Alright, I know how this segment works in its entirety. Do you want me to tell you how it works, or do you want to figure it out on your
I'm
own?
fine figuring it out on my own. So I'm assuming even if Snorpy can die, he does that entire scene anyway.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Defend
because Snorpy
Filbo.
can't die
Not
yet.
a good use.
Sorry, what?
Defend Filbo. Oh god.
There's Strabby blood everywhere.
Kill the Strabbies! Die! Die!
Oh, okay. I'll be fine for now, buddy. Go and help the others. I'll have the balloon ready by the time you get back.
You got it,
Of
Filbo!
Of all the characters, Filbo is the only one that has plot armor no matter what you do in this game. He has to fill the balloon.
Fair enough.
It's everyone else you need to be worried about.
Pugnacious pests! Gah, why did Snorberton make this so cumbersome?
One has foreseen. The Bugsnax will be 5 feet to the right of where you're aiming.
I'm a scientist, not an exterminator. You do it if you're so inclined.
One is strictly a pacifist.
She says after
Also,
killing two things.
One is pushing 70.
Not enough. With a healthy capacity for violence. Take this device and clear a path for us, please.
It's like, my fake reason, but also the real reason is gold.
I'm a pacifist, but I'm also 70. You know what? Fair point.
Like, the pacifist part was definitely a lie, but the part where it's like, I'm pushing 70, please don't make me do this. Alright, it's time for the Bacon Warrior to start stick-smacking some donuts to death.
Ooh.
Flip just bitch slapped her with a clipboard.
Die, Snacks, die!
Kill all the drug snacks. We need everyone to be sober so we can have a ride home.
Let's go!
That's enough mortal danger for one day. Let's abscond while the Bugsnax have subsided.
You don't have to tell me twice. You, however, must continue. The others still need your help.
I love how she can
Alright,
just
the
turn
robot
on
and
the
the
axe
bacon.
and turn it off like nothing.
Alright, the Bacon Samurai and Dr. Sodington have left the building.
Let's see what you got.
Chum, over here.
Yes?
I've just finished another device, the Trip Drone. With this, we can hold off the Bugsnax and escape before Chandlo collapses.
Don't worry, Snort Dog. I could do this all day.
Oh, you beautiful fool. I'll pilot the drone, you aim the shot. Unfortunately, we're short on connective surfaces.
How about this? Alley-oop!
That'll do.
Alright, I know you hate the trip shot, but you're gonna have to get used to this.
Alright.
Let's get another angle.
Now, I know that this part tends to be kind of weird and finicky.
Relocating.
This one's for Snort Dog. Yep.
Die, cookies!
Grumpy naughty.
You know, this isn't actually so bad for the trip shot, because we're...
Don't
What?
And there we go.
What?
Yeah, that happens. That happens. You might want to look up.
We crushed it,
Well,
dog.
I got 2 out of 3 of them before they got here, so...
Don't celebrate too soon. We're not safe until we're off this horrid rock. To the balloon.
It seems like that weird glitch where the log just bugs out and flops like that just seems to happen at least once whenever I do this, and I don't know why.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's kind of annoying.
I like how we're just using each gadget in an offensive way.
All this
Yeah.
smoke is making my eyes water.
Don't worry. There's one thing I'm good at. It's looking for trouble. Speaking of, snacks at 3 o'clock.
You got it. Fire in the hole.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, they're toast. Who knew snack water was so flammable, huh?
It's almost a shame to waste it like this. Oh, bestie, you're just in time for the end of the world. But
Certainly feels that way.
now that you're
I love the
here,
pair of eyes just in the
if
water.
you take over the lunch pad, Cromdo can pick up the
Yeah,
speed
once
on
you
those
kill a bug
barrels.
snack in this
Can't you,
segment,
Cromdo?
the eyes just flop to the ground and
Sure
dip.
thing, Beth. If I don't break my grumpin' back first.
Alright, so now I'm basically... Aim, aim, fire! Fuck.
Here, take this. Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to have trouble with this part.
Here, take this. There you go.
Screw you, cheese poofs!
Alright, time for the sweetie flies. Those are the more annoying ones.
Oh, that's heavy. Here, take this.
Cromdo, hurry up!
Rondo was kind of trying to defend himself from a giant flying lollipop. I think. And you keep hitting the thing so he can't put it back.
Yeah, I keep hitting it because he's meant to have it on something right then.
Another one for you. There you go.
So, I've played through the segment, and I know that, that this kind of winds up going in a weird direction with how the snacks prioritize who they go after. The middle one, the middle Sweetie Fly and middle Cheap Hoof in the segment will always prioritize Crondo.
Interesting.
Oh, it looked pretty nasty.
And with the previous segments, the middle one would have always gone after Snorpy.
We made it! That means Snorpy owes me $5. Let's blow this popsicle stand, huh?
Snorpy owes me $5.
Yay, we didn't die. Snorpy owes me money.
So I'm guessing the thing is that if too many snacks reach them, they actually get fully snackified and turn into a snack and die.
Do you want me to spoil how it works?
No. No, you said we'd have a video to watch afterwards.
Well, that doesn't explain how it works. It shows you what something else.
Okay,
Alright,
this ought to be interesting. What's going on here?
Runaway snacks never come back. Oh.
I don't get it. Why are the little ones attacking us? They love me.
No, they
They're
don't.
like a mob of adoring fans, darling. They love you so much that they each want a piece of you.
Even so, I can't bring myself to hurt them. So why'd Snorpy have to go and weaponize Sprout?
I'm surprised Sprout is still working
I
for
didn't
you.
know you were so punk rock.
Yeah, when you stop and think about it, that's actually pretty dang impressive.
I can't do this.
Well,
When you
I know who can.
Like, stop and think about this.
I've got them all
Granville
lined up.
loved
It's time
Sprout
for you
so
to
much
burn
that
the
it
house
broke away from the hive
down.
mind.
Yeah.
Like, that is pretty damn impressive.
You are free from the hive, Sprout! Follow the lovely little laser that you love so much! Go, Sprout, kill!
I love when the grapples just get whacked. It's like, crap, splat.
This is actually probably the easiest segment, honestly.
It's even easier if you walk right up to the edge.
Oh, you mean I can just...
Yep.
Die! Oh, I love that. That was actually a really nice one.
Please say it's over. My heart can't take much more of this.
No time for an encore, Gramble dear. We better boogie.
I think that thing is stuck on a loop.
Yep. Farewell, Sprout. You are an honor to your kind. Fighting to save the one that loves you, and that you clearly love in turn. Worry not, for he is saved. Your sacrifice will not have been in vain.
Come on now! Get you varmints!
It's no use, Whammy.
I love how she's using the cactus.
Since the Stone Age.
There is a reason why in my description of her in CTB, it's one of her skills is mashing potatoes with a cactus.
There's enough! I still got my special sauce, fresh grown.
Oh, good thinking.
What? That's not what I meant!
Oh, I didn't see you there. Would you mind helping out? Just a matter of life and death is all.
Alright, Spuddy and Bunger, here we go. Alright. It's easier if you just throw it out in the middle. Like, right there.
Oh. So they
See?
basically just kill each other.
Yep.
Oh, he just died on his own, okay. All right.
It's about as big a break as we're gonna get. Come on, Wamby. It's now or never.
Oh, I gave it my best. All right, Triffy. Let's go home.
Alright, so.
It's time for us to go.
Yep.
It's time for us to escape this horrid hellhole.
We're all here. Though I think the balloon needs another minute.
Alright, you managed to save everybody.
Ah, never mind. We gotta get on board now.
Not again, you little fucker!
We're not gonna make it. Thanks, Liz. Egg.
They sure know how to make an entrance.
Yeah, clearly. Well, that's one way for the island to just go up in smoke.
But yeah, that was one hell of a Bugsnax trip, wasn't it? I seem to be full of good one-liners today.
Yeah, no kidding. Jesus, the cactus survived!
Yay! Now we need to have closure for the love triangle of Wambus, Tiffany, and Cactus Wife.
Hello, Cactus. Best character, best waifu, best cactus waifu. We need like a picture right now of the cactus filled with hearts or something. Greetings, everyone, from the future, where Ruki has taken it on himself to make sure we see what happens when everything goes wrong and people actually die.
I am a terrible person. We have to keep in mind, I'm the one who killed everybody.
So, let's see what happens, because apparently people have unique reactions, and apparently it's quite horrific as well, so... Alright.
Feel it. The precipice. In Bugsnax, potential to understand the very nature of being.
What?
Would be a fool not to indulge. Filthy!
They just crumble into dust?
One is devoted. One is wise. One is pure. The Bugsnax have no power over me.
That was regrettable.
Oh, I love how Shelda actually had a good reaction to Floofty, but Floofty's just like, oh.
Gotta protect Snorpy. I'll never be strong enough. I gotta be more than me. I gotta be Bugsnax. Chandlo, no!
Poor Chandlo.
Doing, you delectable automatons. I know too much. I have to be destroyed. It's the only way to keep Chandlo safe. You win, Grumpinati. Your secrets die with me. Snorpy! No!
I feel Chandlo had a bigger reaction than Snorpy did.
I don't have a life or friends. Nobody I can really trust anyway. But Bugsnax, I can trust you to be delicious.
Sorry, Beth.
Oh, poor Gromdo.
They're just holding me back.
I mean, Bevika's the one that just died.
The snacks are mine! Mine! Mine!
Oh no! Gromdo!
They had very neutral reactions to each other, didn't they?
I would never
I didn't catch that one.
We're a family now. We're gonna be together forever.
Rainbow, my love. I'm so sorry.
Aww.
They call me a faded star. But for just this moment, I will burn bright again. This is my swan song. I will devote my final ballet to Bugsnax.
Wiggle! Wow. Why'd you have to go?
Aww.
This is the end, yeah? I was gonna end up here one way or another. Not that it mattered anyhow.
This one I'm interested in, just because they're married.
Triffy! No, that can't be.
Oh.
I'm such a failure. I couldn't even control my hunger. No wonder nobody believed in me.
Krampus! You big dumb fool!
Is this really everybody? What happened?
I like how I put text up there that said also Sundari
Why
Trifity
did you
happens.
say? I was always ready for my end, but not yours.
Oh.
I know you just wanted a place to call your own. I'll grow a garden with all your favorite plants. I'll make sure it lasts. Longer than us, at least.
I'm sorry, Triffy. I know what you wanted most was to be remembered. So I'll remember you every day. I'll buy back our old house. I'll preserve it. Everything you and me ever did. I'll pass it down so nobody ever forgets.
Gramble, my dearest, you had such an amazing, sweet, honest heart. For so long I've tried to write for myself, but you showed me what I was missing. I'll do what I can to care for others as deeply as you did.
Wiggle, why'd you have to go and leave me? I finally had somebody who cared about me. But it was nice while it lasted. I promise you, I'll carry your love with me. And I won't go giving it away to things that don't deserve it.
Aww.
So our doom came. But what did I really do to stop it? I spoke loudly, yes. But I made the speaker more important than the message.
Wait, what do you mean by added in the Bugsnax DLC, Bugsnax update?
So when Bugsnax came out, 4 new morning lines were added. Shelda's, Floofty's, and one of Snorpy's was added.
Huh.
Because originally, the only characters that mourned were the love interests with each other. And this kind of bothered people because they knew that Floofty and Snorpy were blood related. So...
Oh, so in other words, because of the fact that it was basically between, whatchamacallit, Chandlo and Snorpy, they only mourned each other. But if Floofty died, Snorpy
literally
wouldn't have...
no one reacted.
I'm assuming... If they both die, does Snorpy have a unique line for both of them? Or is it only if Floofty and Chandlo dies, does Snorpy prioritize mourning Chandlo over Floofty?
I actually don't know. But I actually don't know. I didn't see that possibility. Damn it, now I need to go back and do that, don't I?
It's just one of those things, you know?
I went through the whole thing 3 separate times, and I didn't do that because from what I know someone else also went over what lines were in there, but they didn't record what the heck happened, like I did, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I know that there were added lines, but there weren't any added lines for if both of them die.
So you don't know if that's actually a thing or not. So you say there isn't an added line for if they both die, then?
I'm gonna have to go back in there, aren't I?
Well, let's just continue with what we have at the moment.
Yeah.
Despite our bickering, I know this world is a poor place without Floofty. They had so much potential to do good. Though I'll have to do good in their place. No more cryptic riddles. No divine shroud. Just me. I think they'd appreciate that.
I cannot believe that. Shelda was right. That thought reverberates throughout my skull on loop. I was too petty to see it, and now she's paid the price for my hubris. For all our enmity, she was never afraid to challenge my preconceived notions. And above all else, she believed in sharing her knowledge. After all, nothing known is useful if it is known alone. If I am to learn one lesson from Shelda, let that be it.
Aww.
Snorpington is dead. It is a simple yet unfathomable fact.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm guessing this is one that was added as well, because Floofty didn't mourn Snorpy.
Yeah.
So what happens if Snorpy and Shelda are dead? Does it prioritize Snorpy?
Also, again, I did not do that. Now I'm going to have to do that too, aren't I?
At least I'm pointing it out for you ahead of time, so you know it.
But this means I have to go through it twice.
It is tempting now to unhinge myself from the
Hold on, let's
concept
just go
of
to the back of the beginning of
self-preservation.
this one.
Snorpington is dead. It is a simple yet unfathomable fact. It is tempting now to unhinge myself from the concept of self-preservation and pursue a Pyrrhic victory over the parasites that shatter our fragile world. But if I allow myself this one small sentiment, I should instead take on some fraction of my brother's caution and conscience. After all, somebody needs to look after Chanlo.
I spent so much time pushing Floofty away. Finally, we had a chance to make amends, and now they're gone. They were so brilliant, and so fearless, and they were right. I'm wasting my life jumping at every shadow. At least I still have all of their notes. I was never the smarter one between us, but somehow I will continue their work. Floofty's research will change the world. I see. There's no need to kill me if I'm already dead inside. Chandlo, of all the secrets I kept, at least I got to tell you the one that really mattered. And now, whatever machinations the Grumpinati may be planning, I'm going to crush them.
We were amazing together, Snorpy. I feel so weak without you. There's never gonna be another Snorpington Fizzlebeam. Not in a million years! And dog, if the Grumpinati are out there, I'm gonna crush them!
I don't know if I can move on. Not when we lost so many friends. I just wish there was a way we could go back and make things right. Don't you? Yeah, you're right.
Back in time we go.
I guess there's no use thinking that way.
Alright, so that was the everyone dying thing.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting, because it's a case of not... Everyone obviously has, like, learned something and gains something good from everyone surviving. We've seen that. You guys will see that in a moment after we've got through all this. But it also feels that some characters may learn different lessons from people learning or people dying.
Yeah.
For example, Floofty right then with Snorpy and Shelda. If Floofty dies, I somehow feel that helps Shelda and Floofty more. It helps Shelda and Snorpy more with Floofty dying, with how they react to it.
Yeah.
Which is it's such a weird thing to say, to think that...
Snorpy is the most obvious example, because if Chandlo dies, Snorpy gets even more angry and paranoid. If Floofty dies, it's like, I need to stop being paranoid.
And if if Floofty dies, Shelda basically means I need to stop being a preachy I need to stop being so preachy and just work better to actually help people.
I mean, she already learns that lesson even if Floofty survives.
Yeah, but...
She's like, I feel so wrong being right. Wish I hadn't wasted so much time on riddles. I just need to be me, and those who listen will listen. Right? So basically, she learns the same lesson. It's just how hard she takes the lesson. You know?
Yeah. I honestly feel the saddest one is obviously between Triffany and Wambus.
Yeah.
The old married couple, after having their big fight, finally get back together, only for it to be taken away.
Yep.
Mm.
Trying my best not to involve the cactus in here to ruin the moment.
Jesus Christ.
Well, Tiffany's gone. I guess Mammoth's gonna have to make out with the cactus now.
Oh,
right.
Dear God. How you all feeling?
Well, there goes another farm. Serves me right for building it on top of an island-sized pest. I guess there's no shame in starting fresh. I'll find a place with rich soil, and even richer history, where me and Triffy can settle down.
When you stop and think about it, it's like the island itself is a parasite. How has it not destroyed the world yet?
Huh.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. How has it just not gone over to the mainland and tried to take all the Grumpuses?
It's like when you stop and think about, like, in the same context of, like, D&D world, where it's like, if Medusa and Gorgons that could turn people to stone exist, how is everyone still alive?
It's a case of the Gorgons just keep to themselves, mostly.
But you get what I mean.
Yeah.
If they want to go outside and go turn everyone into lawn ornaments, there's nothing stopping them from doing it.
Huh. Huh. Hey, Triffy.
I was so close to giving up back there. I get so caught up dwelling on the way lives end. But that's not the only thing that matters, yeah? Wambus and I, we're gonna start the rest of our lives today.
You know, that's fine and all, but I think what I like is what Wambus said more, because he's going specifically to try and find somewhere with a rich history for you. He's doing what he does, what he wants to do, but he's also looking it out for you.
Yeah, Triffany and Wambus are complicated, aren't they?
They are so distinctly different. One's an archaeologist and one's a rural farmer.
Yeah.
You kind of wonder how they even met.
Yeah. That's actually something that reminds me of something else.
Yeah.
Wambus said he's like 50, I think.
Yeah.
I think I remember at one point that I saw the official character ages, and the character ages were something that people found odd because of some of the weird age gaps that were thrown in there.
Okay.
Like, let me pull it up. I'll pull it up real quick and figure it out. You continue a while.
Alright. Alright, let's see what everyone's going to say then.
It's funny. I spent all my time chasing one muse, and as soon as I put it out of my mind, another strikes me. As we floated down from the sky, watching our home crumble to dust, a little song sprung into my head.
Aww.
I call it an ode to Gramble.
Aww. How are you doing, Gramble?
I thought I'd be real sad when I left all my little ones behind. But I feel okay. I don't know. Maybe it helps they tried to murder me. But also, I got folks who love me back for real. Like, well, Wiggle.
There's nothing like a death scenario to bring couples together, is there?
Yay, trauma bonding, I guess. Alright, so I found the thing, the age groups, and so one of the ones that people specifically point out as being weird is Filbo and...
Let me have some guesses. Let me have some guesses first. So...
Okay,
So who do you want me to start with?
Take your pick. I have a list on me right here.
Alright, we'll start over here then. Wambus. pushing 50s. I'm gonna guess about 58.
So we only have, like, it says late 40s for Wambus. Like, it says late 40s, mid blank, early 20s, stuff like that.
So it doesn't actually give a actual number then?
It doesn't give an actual number, it gives an estimate.
Okay. So he's late 40s, is he?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Triffy is, like, late 30s.
Early 40s.
Early 40s, okay. No, so not far off, then.
They're not too far off.
Wiggle. Wiggle. Mid-30s.
Late 30s, it says.
Ah, very close again. Grambus. Man, I kind of want to say, like late 20s.
Early 20s.
Early 20s, wow.
Early 20s and late 30s.
Well, age is just a number. Although I'm pretty sure the rule is you're allowed, I think it's like half your age plus 9 is considered the rule.
I think the one specifically that people find weird is Lisbert and Filbo's. Because they're supposed to, like, know each other since they were kids. But there's a huge age gap. How old do you think Filbo is?
Early 20s, late teens.
Mid-20s.
Mid-20s, okay.
So, Lisbert is mid-30s. If they're supposed to be, like, childhood friends, then how is it mid-20s and mid-30s? That's a pretty big age gap.
What is it, mid-20s and mid-30s?
Yeah.
That's not actually that big an age gap. It could be like he was a little 5-year-old that really looked up to the teenager.
Maybe, but I don't know anyone that actually does that.
It honestly would explain the relationship between them quite a bit because of how far Filbo looks up to her. And he just kind of never grew up from that.
Maybe.
Hey, Beth.
Hey, bestie. I think I need a vacay from this vacay. Going home doesn't seem so bad anymore. My old life, my old friends, they're all gone. But, like, now I know that I can make new friends.
No, you can't.
And this time, I won't ruin it for myself.
We are not friends. Do never speak to me again, woman. Mid-20s.
For Beffica?
Yeah.
Let's see, Beffica, yeah, late 20s.
Late 20s. So close again. Cromdo! Late 30s.
Late 50s.
Jesus, really? He's older than Wambus?
Yeah, apparently Crondo is late 50s.
Jesus, you're the second oldest here!
Okay, I know when I'm beat. I draw the line at Island full of monsters. All I wanted to do was quit my dead-end job and do what makes me happy. I don't need some big Bugsnax scam to do that. Hey, maybe I'll get started in the music business. Okay, all I want. I
They
don't
only say one thing.
Yeah, each character only says one thing. Unless someone dies, then there's a good chance that someone who had a love interest is probably not very happy.
Alright, so before I say Floofty's age, I want to know, do Floofty and Snorpy have the same age bracket?
One of them is, late one thing and the other is early the other.
Late and early? Okay, I would have guessed mid and late. Alright, I'm guessing mid-20s, late 20s then.
Late 20s, and for which one?
For Floofty.
Nope. That was Snorpy.
Floofty's the younger sibling.
Yep, yep, Snorpy's the younger one.
No, I said you mean Floofty's the younger one.
Snorpy's late 20s, Floofty is early 30s.
Oh! Huh. Okay, so it wasn't as big an age gap as I thought it was then. Because I thought they were both in their 20s, but yes, early 30s kind of makes sense then. What do you have to say, considering you?
While I regret that all my research was destroyed, I have come away with a revelation.
Which is?
I cannot improve Grumpus kind if I refuse to understand it. It may be a long and frankly annoying endeavor, but it is one worth pursuing.
That is the closest thing to a revelation we can expect from you. Well, we know Shelda's late 60s.
Says mid-60s for her, but yeah, I thought pushing 70, yeah, she should be pretty close up there.
Yeah. Alright, Shelda, what are you gonna say?
I've never felt so wrong being right. I wish I hadn't wasted so much time telling riddles. I don't need to be all-powerful to give good advice. I just need to be me. And those who listen will listen.
Words of wisdom from the Bacon Samurai.
Thank you, almighty Bacon Samurai. We take on your words of wisdom, for you now have finally understood what true wisdom is. Alright, what about the pair of you? Well, I'm guessing they're both in the same age bracket. Maybe Chandler being a bit younger. So, if Snorpy is late 20s, then Chandler is either late 20s or mid 20s.
Late 20s.
Late 20s, yeah. Thought as much. Thought they would be the same.
Look at that mess. It seems my enemies aren't so all-powerful after all. But still, there were many close calls, and Chandler was always there for me. I think perhaps I could share everything with him.
And that is the closest thing to a revelation we're going to get for you. What about you, Chandler?
Bro, that was intense. There's no way I ever would have made it out of there by myself. Good thing Snorpy had my back. When did he get so strong? Maybe I hit my personal limit. But that doesn't matter. There's no limit to what we can do together.
Aww.
I think something that Chandler needs to realize is that you can't brute force your way through everything. Because his way of handling situations is to use physical strength to deal with it, whereas Snorpy's is to use intellect to deal with the problem.
It's honestly they actually make a really good team in that regard.
Because they work off each other's strengths and weaknesses extremely well.
Yeah, one's brawn, one is brain.
The thing is that they're so worried that the other one's gonna get hurt that they don't want the other to do anything.
And what they need to do is trust each other.
Yeah.
And can we also appreciate how creepy it is the way everyone is staring at me, despite being so far away after they've talked to me?
Yeah.
Just, you know, no matter where I am, they are staring at me. Guys, I know I'm your savior, but come on. No need for this.
Yay.
Stop it.
The Muppet Savior has done it and saved everybody. Can we walk on water to prove we're even more of a savior?
Nah, only under it. Can we actually die at this point?
Well, I think we just get teleported back to shore.
I mean, I figured as much, but... Right,
but yeah, so now that we're here, you want to know how the siege actually works.
You mean in
want
terms
to know
of them taking damage and whatnot?
Yes.
Sure.
So, once you have to help Floofty and Shelda, that's when all bets are off. Unless you did everybody's side quests. No one can take damage if you did their side quest.
So it's a case of you can save them if you didn't do their side quest. Otherwise,
they're already going to be saved.
Right, okay.
So if you didn't do their side quest, you can still save them, but you better hope that you didn't fill them with Bugsnax.
You mean...
Because if you did, you have made their odds even lower.
You mean Floofty.
Hey, buddy.
But yeah, that's how the final siege works. Since you did all the side quests, no one can die.
Fair enough, then. Hey, Filbo, how you doing?
All right, everybody. We should head out. I hate leaving it like this. Liz and Egg, what if they're still out there?
Liz and Egg can take care of themselves.
Yeah. If anybody can survive in that terrible place, it's them.
If you say we have to move on, you continue with the dialogue and go to the next tree.
Oh, okay.
No, you're right. Nobody should ever set foot on Snacktooth Island again.
We have to move on.
I know. I can't go wallowing in regret now. We're barely even out of the woods. It's gonna take a while for the Bugsnax to wear off on us. I can't go back home like this, so... is it alright if I stay with you for a while? I can help you with your story. Maybe figure out which parts to tell, or...
I guess I've got a spare room.
Great. Let's go.
I am such a tsundere.
I think one of the more popular ships in this game is main character and Filbo. And I don't think it's surprising.
I have to admit, you got guts.
All right.
Tracking down Elizabeth inside an erupting volcano? It's compelling, dramatic, sensational. I'd call it fiction if you didn't have this Philippus Yahoo along as a witness.
It's Filbo, actually.
Point is, you're a regular Grumpter S. Thompson. It's just too bad those Bugsnax weren't real, huh?
Yeah, too bad. I hate to think that we went through all that for nothing, so... I hope you can spread the truth about Snacktooth before anybody else gets hurt.
Don't worry. GNN specializes in painful truths. And speaking of, you're fired. This story's a page-turner and all, but you lost your job the second you walked out that door.
Huh.
First of all, considering the fact that we went to an island where everyone dies, I guess that's to be expected. Second of all, why are we not trying to tell everyone about the fact that the Bugsnax exist?
Because I think it's better to keep them secret to stop people from going out to get them.
But if they know that they're parasites and that they're evil, they'd be more informed and thus less likely to die.
Floofty.
And they'd be less curious about... Yeah, I guess
people
Floofty
like
specifically.
Floofty exist, and they would not care.
And people like Liz exist, and she didn't care either.
Exactly. And because you fired us, we can take the story back, because it's our journalistic right. That's actually how it works, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, please. It's not like I expected you to come back. Also, you're legally dead. Might want to clear that up soon.
Well, that wasn't ideal, but you've had worse days, huh, buddy? So, I hear the elections are coming up, and, I was thinking of running for mayor. I could use a helping paw. How about it?
Why are you still wearing your sash?
He already expects to win. Sounds good, Filbo. I kind of don't have a job right now anyway, so... Are we gonna get a whatchamacallit? The epilogue of what happened to each character of Wambus and Triffany finally settled down. And all that.
we get these pictures here. So these pictures that we're seeing are going to tell us what happened to each of the characters.
That's fair then. I mean, I have the rule of we always watch the credits anyway, so...
Yeah.
Aww, why is Wambus still farming ketchup?
Well, he's a farmer. He probably doesn't have much else that he does.
I would have thought that is a unique thing to Snaxburg, you know? Well, it's interesting to see what's happening to everyone. I think Cromdos is the best. Being all happy.
I got to sing karaoke and finally be happy.
Yeah. Beffica just looks like one of those gossip girls right there.
So this image here and the one we saw earlier with Liz and Egg, those weren't in base game. Those were added.
What, you mean these ones here? They added with the DLC?
Yeah.
Huh. It kind of suggests that with Liz and Egg that the, whatchamacallit, wore off at least.
Yeah.
Oh, now we get to see the voice actor to each snack. Oh, is it a question mark if I haven't seen it?
I think so.
Huh. Oh, now that's nice. Snorpy working out a little and Chandler working on his education. Working on their weaknesses. Trying to relate to the other one a bit more.
Yeah. I was right, but not because I had magical powers by Shelzy Wolbag.
Wow.
I love that.
And Floofty became a teacher. And, I find that bit interesting. Her loss of leg was permanent.
Yep. The Bugsnax didn't actually regenerate the leg. It just remembered the shape of the body.
Yeah. Because of the parasitic anomalies. So that when the when the Bugsnax wore off, her leg stayed gone as well.
Yep. Which means that it's not as regenerative as they thought.
Hmm. And it's also such a good thing that whatchamacallit saved her from chopping her head off.
Snorpy stopped them from dying.
Congratulations. Ah, he actually became mayor then.
Yep.
Aww.
So the song that we were just listening to, that this is It's Bugsnax by Carol Benito. It spoils literally the entire game and its main plot twist.
Well, I suppose that's why you play at the very end.
I sent them away. It would be hard to make them disappear at this point.
Do they suspect anything?
Hard to say. Could be they're idiots. Could be they know the truth and they're keeping it quiet.
Very well. We will have to keep our eye on them. Tu quid edas.
Omne vivamex Bugsnax.
So, what do you think that meant?
Snorpy was right! Completely right! What the Christ? Literally, what the Christ? Oh, good lord.
Alright, so you've now experienced base game of
Looks like it's time for us to head to the Bugsnax then.